Hi everyone, it's JoJo from Mojo Jojo Plans, and today I am planning in my big memory planner from July 11th to the 17th. It was vacation week for my hubs and I, and we had a great time, made lots of memories, and I came back with a booty ton of pictures, which some weren't even all able to fit in this spread. So I also made an extra sheet that I did in another video, so make sure to go check that out. So yeah, so let's go ahead and get started with what I have. I probably should have made another extra sheet, but I'm okay with it. I think I'm gonna put little decoration in here, even though I want to do a lot, but I think I'm going to stick to doing a little bit of decoration. That way I can really focus on making sure I have room to kind of jot down things that happened over the week. So first I'm going to go in with my glitter washi tape, as always, because this is my favorite thing. I'm using green. I'm going to do a tropical because how can I not when we went on like a nice tropical-y vibe vacation. So I'm going to go ahead and just add in my glitter tape to both sides. If I can do that, and we're going to work quickly because it is hot in my office, y'all. I am hot. I have to turn off I have an AC and it keeps it pretty cool once it gets cool, but since I pretty much had it off the entire time we were gone, it takes a while to work back up to being nice and cool in here and staying cool. And then I turn it off when I film just because it's loud and obnoxious and I don't like the sound of it. So so I'm like, work fast. We're working fast now. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and lay down my pictures that I put over here on the side. Obviously it was just my hubs and I, so 90% of the pictures we took was like, let's take a picture of this moment, let's take a picture of this moment, because I was trying to just capture all the memories, you know. I kind of wish I took my phone in places that I probably shouldn't have, because it was relaxing. We went and got a massage and I didn't really get any pictures of things at the massage, which I'm like, it's a good thing because I was just in the moment, but it's also I wish I had a picture of when we went to go get massages because it was awesome. And it's been a hot minute since I've gotten a profesh massage. And let me tell y'all, if you've ever been in a steam room and you like that and you continue to go back, kudos for you, because I did not like being in a steam room. And I'm not talking about a sauna. I'm talking about you walk into the room and you can't see anything because there's so much steam. And if you like that and you keep going back, kudos to you, because you guys, I went in, so my husband and I did a couples massage while we were there. So I'm thinking oh cool, we're going to be together, you know, for a good majority of the time. And then we weren't, obviously, because they split you into girls and boys just to go change and all that stuff. So of course I'm panicking because I'm I don't like being alone in places I don't know. And so we do that, and then I get taken to the steam room first, and you know, they're okay, go in here and blah blah, and I'm okay. So I go in there. Literally I'm in there for less than 30 seconds and I already started having a panic attack because they left me in there by myself, and then they're just okay, stay in here for 10 minutes, and I'm 10 minutes? It was literally 30 seconds, you guys, and I was freaking out. I do not do well by myself in uncomfortable situations at all. Yeah, it was not a good moment for me, that is for sure. I was losing my mind because I was I'm gonna get stuck in here. And then luckily after 2 minutes, and I'm literally by the 2-minute mark, I was okay, I'm about to get out. I was I can't do this. I'm gonna have a panic attack. I was trying to talk myself out of a panic attack, and then my husband comes in and I was oh thank God. And I was a lot better once because he just talked to me and was just you know, I'm here, and then I'm just okay. But if you're a person that does steam rooms and you stay in that steam room for long periods of time, go you, because I will never be doing that again. if I ever get a spa package where they say there's going to be a steam room, I'm going to be like, can I opt out of that one? Yeah, I did not do well. I like full on panic attack. Had to like, and then like, you know, like sometimes for me, like when you're waiting on time, you like to like think of a song, and like if it's a song you know really well, you can like sing it and it'll be like the amount of time that the song. So I was trying really hard to think of like, okay, I have to stay in here for 10 minutes. Let me think of a couple songs and I'll just like sing them in my head, and then that way time will go by a little faster. And like I couldn't think of any songs, so that didn't help. So I was just like panicking. We got out, things were all good, and then we went to the sauna, which wasn't nearly as hot and was like doable, and that one I had to be in there by myself for the whole 10 minutes. But that one was okay. Like compared to the steam, I was all for the sauna. Like I was like, okay, we're good now, but no more steam for JoJo because I did not have a good time. The steam was probably like my least favorite thing ever that like I've ever done. So that one definitely not gonna ever do again. No more steam for me because I was just not having it. Okay, so I have most of my pictures down. I have a few floaters, but I do want to get some lined boxes in here so that way I can journal a little bit. Like Saturday was a pretty eventful day. That morning we were supposed to leave, woke up at like 5 a.m. to a text saying our flight was canceled and having like a mini panic attack, trying to like figure out all that stuff. So that happened. We got to stay an extra day. Of course, we had to pay for an extra day and all that stuff and get our flights changed. So I mean, it was nice because we got to stay another day, but you know, when you're a planner and like your mind and you're a person that like once your mind is set on something, it's really hard for you to be okay with like change. That's me. So it was really, really hard for me to change my mindset of like, okay, we have to stay another day. Because I was like, the night before, like Friday night, I was like mentally prepared. Like, we're going home. I packed everything up. So like all I had to do was like shower real quick and then throw the rest of my stuff in my suitcase. You know, like I was ready to go home. And then we get like that news. You know, it was just like one of those like letdowns. I mean, I'm thankful we got to stay and enjoy the resort for one more day, but it was just a little hard for my mentality to catch up with that because I was just so ready to go home that it took me a hot minute. It definitely took me probably a lot longer than it should have to recover and actually be okay. It probably took me till late afternoon that day because most of the day was like spent running around because we were supposed to get on a different flight that day and then that one got canceled. So it was just a lot of like overwhelming changes that I just do not do well with. So that was fun. But I mean, we made it home, so it's all good now. Freaked out for nothing. But it ended up working out in the end. We got home. But I tell ya, I was ready to be home. Like, ready. Okay, so I think I'm going to add, like, maybe one more box. And then I won't do any more, because then that's kind of overkill. And then I'm not going to have any room to add any decoration. So I'm going to do one more, because it was a pretty eventful week. Like, I want to start out with what we did on Monday, because we tried to have, like, a kiddo day just because we were leaving, you know, and tried to make the day special before we left the next day. Okay, so I have my main boxes. Now we can go in and decorate. So I pulled out Planny Things Floral Beach and her Tropical Vibes because those are both like in the realm. I'm just going to see like what smaller stuff I can pull out. I guess I pretty much have all my pictures down. And then I also pulled out Amber Plans Our Days Summer Memories because it has some really good quotes in it. And then it has some fun travel stickers. I wanted to use this little passport sticker because this is the only time that we traveled outside and will be traveling outside the U.S. for at least this year. So I did want to add this little sticker in here. And then maybe we can add these plane ticket stickers. Just to kind of add a little bit more about the fact that we traveled. And then this does have a lot of really good quotes in it for vacation. So I have vacation, here we come. Did you say vacation? Why, yes. So let's put this up here. So I just kind of want to make sure I get some quotes in here before I go crazy with other things. Let's see. Like this owl. Ooh, actually, let's use this. Life's better poolside. That whole trip, I mean, we had access to the beach while we were there. Like at our resort, like you could walk down, you know, path and then be at the beach. I don't like the beach, so I was at the pool the whole time. We did go snorkeling. I did it, you guys. I went in the water. I did have a mini panic attack, but I did do it, so I was really proud that I actually went through with it. I only had like a 5-minute like mini panic attack, like once actually getting in the water, and then it took me a really long time to like calm myself down, but my husband was really helpful, and he like made sure to stay close to me the whole time, because we were in like a group of like 15 or so people, so there's a lot of people in the water. But it was still just like, I don't like the ocean. I don't like big bodies of water. Like, so just full on panic attack happened. But I did it. So I did go to the beach at least once. But other than that, I was all about being at the pool. Our resort had really awesome pools. And they weren't super busy the whole time we were there. So it was actually really nice and relaxing and peaceful. So I was happy. I was really happy with the resort that we stayed at. Okay, I'm just looking to see if there's any more, things in here that I want to do. Okay, not yet. Okay, so let's get in some decoration, because so far I like literally haven't put in any decoration. So I'm torn between using some of these. They're just so big. And of course I didn't leave myself a ton of room. Like I have some fun beach stuff. Like they're all just kind of big. But I also have Tropical Vibes, which has like smaller, well not really smaller, but I guess I really can make it work with anything of these. So let's just use these ones, because I do like these ones a lot. And I don't think I've really used these florals yet. Come on. Help me out. Ooh, I almost flung my X-Acto knife off the desk. Okay. So I'm going to just set this in here. And then I'm going to use my knife to trim away some of the pieces that are covering pictures and stuff, so it looks a little bit cleaner. And do this side. If I can get this up. There we go. That's better. I think I'm going to take off this little piece that's on the washi tape too, just in case. It's not really going to stick to that very well. Okay, there we go. Get a little bit of these tropical florals in there. Okay, then we can go in and add some more of those all around. I think I have some single ones too, so we can kind of make it work wherever they are. I'm just going to add a few here and there just to add a little bit of decoration to it. But I had so many pictures this week that I don't really have a lot of room. Let's pull up this little one. Ooh, got scraps on me. There we go. Adding some decorations. I gotta add something over here. I was close at avoiding all the holes. Got it just a little bit though. Take out a little piece. Like little mini sticker surgeries here. A little bit more. I think I'm going to add a little note. So I am going to add an extra little box here and here. This is like really minimal decoration, but kind of just what I had to do this week because I had so many pictures, which is good. Usually I don't have any pictures or enough pictures, so I'm actually pretty proud of myself that we took a lot of pictures on this trip. So I have a couple of these words from Amber Plans Her Day, so I'm going to add some of these in here. We have snapshot and best day. And let's do documented. Put this down here at the bottom. Okay, I think this is good for this one. And then I have an extra sheet that I'll put some of the other pictures, mainly from like our snorkeling adventures. But I think that's good for this one. And then I'll insert that sheet in here once I've made it, because I haven't made it yet, but I'm working on it. But there we go. I think that's good. Just a little bit of decoration, a lot of room for me to write. Make sure to check out my Instagram to see what this looks like all filled in and complete. But I just hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I hope I'll see you in my next one. Bye!